What's going on? What's going on? It's True Results. We got 3, 4, 5 major topics to talk about in this video. One of them being Cornelius may be getting ready to get himself a bun due to the fact that Straight Drop has severed itself from the trial, and the secret meeting that Cornelius had, since they like to argue in the dungeon, him and Devin Burns, still it was for speedy trial violations. So it's looking like Cornelius is set to be granted a bond, and we're gonna find that out May the 24th or May the 28th if there's any delay in the trial. We might well call it Straight Drop's trial. If there's any delay next month, at the end of next month, last week of next month, then it looks like Cornelius, or the system that's assisting them, may be getting ready to get him a bond after all of these months. So we'll keep an eye open for that. And that's what's going on with Cornelius. And now the second topic we got is more like a question and some rumors, to be real. Let's get into CLTZ and the Covington shooting. Let's explore that once more. True. Now, CEO Teasy. Teasy had a lot of shooters in his gang, right? We all know that. Just like anybody else that's at the top of the gang, you have a lot of people under you. So let's make that very clear. Now let's break down this post right here a little bit more for all the haters that got something to say. Alright, just look at the date. And it says something like, when you see me in all black, you know what time it is. Right. Now let that marinate. Now check this out. Covington police has said more than once that the shooting of the murder of Anita Wilson and the attempted murder of Darnisha was gang related, right? They followed these two ladies from a high school football game where Darnisha's son was the star running back, right? Darnisha's son and his friend was in front of the Mercedes, not the white Mercedes that the shooters pulled up in, but Marv Wilson's Mercedes that his mom, it was also white, that they was driving. Well, Darnisha's son was in the car in front of them, in front of the Mercedes at a stop sign when all of this went down. And then the white Mercedes that was used in Dolph murder pulled up and jumped out. Now it's already been verified that none other than TZ was one of those shooters in Covington, right? They said it was gang related. TZ was one of those shooters. Now, unfortunately, Anita Wilson lost her life. Who was they gunning for? Who was TZ gunning for? And since they said Trayon Ingram was the other shooter, and he was found with the murder weapon, which is something I can't trust none of this shit, but that's what they say. Who was they gunning for inside? And why the mothers? Well, we already got some kind of theory about that, but let's just stick to this question. Who was they gunning for? Which one of the ladies? Since it was gang related. Now, the whispers, a couple of whispers I'm hearing, is that TZ was some get back from something that had to do with that. And the key part of these whispers is that it's coming out. It came out of Dallas, Texas. So we exploring that. And that's why I said this is just a conversation. But y'all welcome to get in the conversation and tell me what you think. Because don't forget, Teezy was also a suspect in the murder of young Dolph, along with Deborah Burns, who was down there arguing with Cornelius. But we'll get back to that. Let's go. Third topic. South Haven police officer has been running a stolen car ring connected to Memphis. But the significance is the white truck that was used in Big Juke's murder. Yeah, let's get into that truth. Okay, this guy here, I wouldn't find it amazing. I wouldn't be surprised if he mysteriously comes up hurt, missing, or some shit, mysterious death. Because for the simple fact that he was a South Haven, they call it DeSoto County. It's a lot of shit that went down around young Dolph murder in South Haven. Not too long ago, one of Rollo's boys, right before Rollo came home, out of the blue, got arrested, and I think they shot somebody in front of his kids or something like that. I'm gonna have to pull that article. But yeah, that's right in South Haven, and he was fam goon right before Rollo came home. South Haven is also a place where Cornelius Smith got arrested at, and also the place where Cornelius Smith went to the Methodist hospital. So we know South Haven, Mississippi is right down the street, and they got a lot of shit going on around South Haven, Olive Branch, and all of that. And another thing that's connected is the Memphis police officer that got ambushed outside of his home by Carpenter. But we'll get to that later. This dude here has been running, calling in boys out of Memphis to come steal cars that he scope out to be used in crimes. And somebody told on him, and that connected some shit with the vehicle that was used that they wanted us to see with the no tags in the murder of Big Juke. Now I'm gonna let that marinate, but let me show y'all this newscast and pay close attention to what the DA says, and especially towards the end. Doesn't he look spooked? Like it's something going on and they trying to get him out the way before he tells some shit. And that's the connection I want to slightly make before we get into it. Just listen, true. We're not done. We're going to be here for a minute. True.
Several charges, including vehicle theft and conspiracy to commit vehicle theft. The ex-officer was apprehended and arrested while the grand jury was still in session.
South Haven police discovered the scheme and terminated the officer. It's unclear, though, when he was terminated, but he has been fired for some time by South Haven PD. The DA has not said whether there's any information yet on when bond will be addressed.
The most beautiful garden can spring a weed every now and then that needs to be pulled out, and that's all this is. I think that we can all agree that justice is supposed to apply to everybody.
Barton says the incident happened late last year and the DA's office put the pieces together earlier this year.
Y'all see what I'm saying? It's unclear when he been fired, but it's clear that he been fired. He got fired while the grand jury was in session. This started late last year, but they just found out in the beginning of this year. And what happened in the beginning of this year, around February, Big Juke was murdered. Where one of the stolen vehicles come from and who's associated with that, this fake ass mastermind. Who ratted them out, I'm not sure, but we still collecting information. And yeah, this is the major piece. And all of this is happening right under our nose, which is something like good, because this is the feds' work. This is the thing that the feds do, catch and release. Damn, all that state play, they ain't got enough money, enough equipment, enough resources to build a big ass federal RICO. And I heard somebody say it was a such thing as state RICO. I don't worry about it, I ain't never heard that, but maybe true, maybe not, I don't know. I ain't finna go Google none of that. We talking about what the feds doing, and in the name of the flipper man, that's justice for Dolph. And that's all I wanna make clear, that Dolph still is physically not here, but forever here, and still the king of Memphis, and it's still Dolph name. So rest up, Dolph, still kicking ass. Now let's go into this next thing right here. But before we get into this, I want y'all to let's revisit the crime scene. True. And I'm gonna play the video first, and then we're gonna talk about it. Watch close.
It's always from where you from. They take you out. No, the police did not do it. I can't tell y'all nothing about what happened to these folks. They finna come back and shoot me because I'm being a witness. Let the media tell y'all what happened. Shit. Yeah, he did get shot in the restaurant. He wasn't in the car. On the stove. They put the red tape up, y'all. Y'all know what that means.
Now, what I see first thing, and some of you may agree and some of you may not agree, but it's okay because everybody's entitled to their opinion over here at True Results. Is that if this is not the definition of crime scene contamination, then I don't know what is. That's the first thing I see. Crime scene contamination. All of these feet walking through the crime scene after they let Maurice do it, and everybody getting close-up photos, and the laundromat people, and everybody, the birds, the damn, man, I thought I seen everybody. Now, they ran up all the witnesses away, right, that they didn't want to hear. They didn't want to take a report from, right? Now, another thing I see is that how convenient that all of this scattered ass footage that we've been seeing, it's always like it's a cut scene. Nobody see these people pulling up, walking up, no video footage of people coming and going. It's always cut scene to another scene, which that's just one of the reasons why they fucked up, and cut scene to Dolph's car right in front of Makita's for the people that still not believers. Same reason they showed the still photos of the two shooters with the car in front of the plywood, right? And another thing, since we own the shooters, somebody tell me who was the driver of the white Mercedes. Somebody tell me. Looking at the photos, you only see what door open. You see the passenger door open, right, on the white Mercedes. And then if you look real closely, you'll see the shooters, that's what they want to say, the shooters or the decoy shooters running beeline, both of them towards the passenger side. Now, if you ever know somebody to get out and finna go ahead and pop, and it's only two of them in a coupe, who gonna shut the door and come back and open the door if you jumping out to jump back in, right? Who was the shooter? I mean, who was the driver in the white Mercedes? If you're out there want to explore that. And no, I got the picture, the photo somewhere, but just, you've seen it 1,000 times, so you'll find it. Yeah, answer that question. Now, let me see what I have uncovered as far as the shooters. Well, in the very beginning, I just so happened to be locked up few years before Dolph got murdered in jail at the Shelby County Correctional Center, aka Penniform, with Desmond Rogers. And if you don't know who Desmond Rogers is, well, they took him out the very next day. Funny thing about being incarcerated with somebody when you don't want to be incarcerated with no dudes and you miss your family, shit, everybody get on your nerves. But one thing in particular about Desmond Rogers, is that he had the slew foot that you can never, ever forget out of time out. If you ever see him try to play basketball and even walk, everybody knows that slew foot. Well, spot him, got him. He was one of the shooters, not the shooters of John Dolph, because I really don't believe that. I'm really 98% sure that was a ploy. They wanted us to believe that they were shooting in, but we ain't see no evidence of that. I don't think we're seeing this evidence of the opposite. The glass was on the outside, so we're gonna leave that alone because everybody be confused. Just wanted to tell y'all that's who I see. And if this Desmond Rogers is not a killer, he's still from Orange Mountain, where he under the influence. Now, if you really know him, He liked to dance, act fool, and beg for money and shit. Cause the neighborhood, you know, can't get right, if you will, with no disrespect to the unalive. But that's who he was, and that was his personality. So if he knew he wasn't going to kill nobody, and he wanted to get paid because he always was bombing money, then it's a possibility that Dolph was already unalive, maybe, because that's the way I see it. If I know Desmond Robinson, he ain't got the heart for that, but he would be used if they gas him up properly. Now we're gonna get to Devin Burns in the back. I uncovered that. Now he's in front of the Navy, the Army veteran house shooting in the air. I got the dude out the woods back there, the homeless guy, the alcoholic homeless guy, who, by the way, I still got tough. I don't know if he ever gonna give me some information, but for his safety, I still got to pay his little rooming house every single month by myself, just because I care. Well, he told us a couple of things about who he's seen, you know, in his foggy memory, to be honest. Guys running from the back. That's just what I uncovered. Now, when I walked inside Makita's on that random day and talked to the contractors, and I remember those slick about the door and shit. They tearing up everything. Anything got to do with crime scene evidence, they get new floors all the way to the back, like it was a blood trail coming through the back, or going all the way to the back. Like that, what the hell? And first of all, you ain't need nothing but some glasses. I asked the first dude, did any bullets go over here behind? Ain't none of that. He said, they all went in him. What the hell you know? And who was him? And who told you that? Who prepped you for that? But you know, that's what I did. That's what I uncovered. Now, let's go to this right here. This mysterious guy right here. Let's get back one more time on Govan, so we can talk about this block party. First it was 16 people, now it's 8 and 2. First it was, let's go, because CJ Davis, y'all gotta go. True. Now, I want y'all to look at this picture right here. If anybody know who the guy on the left is, get in the comment section. The one standing to the right of Moneybag on this picture, but to the left of us in this picture, who is he? I have seen him a few different places. But let's look at this picture. Now, one person not here, and we're going from the far right. One person finna be out of here next to him, who just getting arrested for DUIs and drunk shit. They not really used up, so that was the plan. The one in the middle and the one next to him is poised for a face-off. It seemed like Moneybag Yo is on his way to get bigger than the big head with the ego, and we already know that's gonna be a problem. We know that's gonna be a problem. But I just wanted y'all to look at this picture, and so we can get to this picture right here and what's going on with this dude right here. Now that Big Juke is out of here, who is he in direct contact with? And it stretches deep, because if we can go back to the Mo 3 and all the CMG rumors, and then Mo 3, it's some gatekeepers shit involved. But this dude here, I have showed y'all this motherfucker standing out while people getting shot. He had been out of bounds the whole time, and now his bond condition has been sealed again. Why are they playing with us? I'm so glad that all of us got a spirit, because Dolph definitely got to be instilling something in me, and my brother too. So with that being said, y'all, Cornelius, you've been in there. They playing games. You ain't out. Have you ever got paid? Cause that's when you start telling shit. Because where my money at? That's what Jamarcus Johnson said. And before I go, we ain't forgot about Jamarcus. He said to testify against his brother, his half brother. Straight drop. Yeah. What they got going on? And did Jamarcus tell everything he knows? Or did they coerce it before Jamarcus turned himself in? Because remember, everybody got cell phones when you got money. And that's how straight job been talking to and still is talking to a lot of people. Nobody cares but the feds, even if they do. So we curious to see what the end of May brings, since the March the 11th trial has never happened and they not even doing no updates. It's just like one day Doc was here and the next day he gone and nobody even cares except us that love him. And I know damn well I'm gonna ride for my brother. So salute to each one of y'all. Cash App $TRURESULTS #2. If you like this video, like, share, subscribe, and always support at your discretion. My name is True. One love, stay blessed, and watch your surroundings to each and every one of y'all. True.